Consistency is not glamorous. Consistency is not dramatic. Consistency does not trend, go viral, or look heroic on the surface. Yet, consistency is the quiet force that builds every great life. The people you admire, the successful, the disciplined, the powerful, the unshakable, did not become who they are through one big moment. They became who they are through thousands of small, ordinary, repeated actions. Not motivation, not talent, not luck. Consistency. You do not fail because you are incapable. You fail because you are inconsistent. You do not lose because you are weak. You lose because you quit too early. You do not stay stuck because the world is against you. You stay stuck because your habits are working against you. This speech is not here to comfort you. It is here to reprogram you. It is here to confront you. It is here to build a version of you that does not depend on mood, feelings, or inspiration. A version of you that shows up even when you do not feel like it. A version of you that keeps going even when progress is slow. A version of you that does not negotiate with laziness, excuses, or fear. If you want to change your life, you do not need more motivation. You need consistency. If you want to become stronger, richer, healthier, wiser, and more disciplined, you must master consistency. And today you will learn how to force yourself to be consistent. 2. Before you can become consistent, you must understand why you are inconsistent. You are not inconsistent because you are lazy. You are inconsistent because your brain is wired for comfort. Your brain is designed to seek pleasure and avoid pain. Consistency often feels uncomfortable. It requires effort, discipline, patience, and delayed gratification. Your brain hates that, so your mind looks for escape: scrolling, sleeping, overthinking, avoiding, procrastinating. Every time you skip your workout, avoid your work, or delay your goals, your brain learns it is okay to quit. It is okay to delay. It is okay to be weak. And slowly, inconsistency becomes your identity. You start saying things like, I just can't stay consistent. That's just how I am. I've always been like this. But inconsistency is not who you are. It is a habit, and habits can be changed. Another reason you are inconsistent is unrealistic expectations. You try to change your entire life overnight. You set massive goals and go all in for a few days, burn out, and then quit. Consistency is not about intensity. It is about sustainability. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be steady. You also fail at consistency because you rely on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. If you only act when you feel inspired, you will never build anything meaningful. You must act even when you feel tired, bored, or uninspired. 2. Inconsistency is expensive. It does not charge you immediately, but it collects interest over time. It costs you progress. You start and stop, and never truly move forward. It costs you confidence. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you lose trust in yourself. You begin to doubt your own ability. It costs you opportunities. The body you could have built, the skill you could have mastered, the business you could have grown, the life you could have lived. It costs you mental peace, constant guilt, endless overthinking, self-blame, frustration. Worst of all, it costs you your potential. Become a person of almost disciplined, almost successful, almost great. Imagine your life 5 years from now if you stay inconsistent. Same habits, same excuses, same regrets. Now imagine your life 5 years from now if you become consistent, stronger, healthier, more successful, more confident, more in control. The difference is not talent. The difference is consistency. 2. If you want to force yourself to be consistent, you must change your identity. Stop seeing yourself as someone who tries. Start seeing yourself as someone who does. Do not say, I will try to be consistent. Say, I am a consistent person. Your brain follows your identity. If you see yourself as lazy, you will act lazy. If you see yourself as disciplined, you will act disciplined. Consistency begins in your mind before it shows in your actions. Every morning, remind yourself, I am someone who shows up. I am someone who keeps promises. I am someone who finishes what they start. Speak it, believe it, act like it. Your habits will follow. 2. You do not need massive action to be consistent. You need small, repeatable action. Do not aim to be perfect. Aim to be consistent. If you want to get fit, do not try to work out for 2 hours every day. Start with 10 minutes every day. If you want to write a book, do not aim for 5,000 words a day. Write 200 words every day. If you want to build a business, do not try to do everything at once. Complete one meaningful task every day. Small actions repeated consistently create massive results. Progress compounds. Discipline compounds. Success compounds. You do not need to be extraordinary today. You just need to be consistent. 2. Consistency thrives in structure. Chaos kills discipline. If your environment is full of distractions, your consistency will be weak. Put your phone away. Turn off notifications. Create a dedicated workspace. Build a routine. Do not leave your consistency to chance. Schedule it. Plan it. Commit to it. Example, Instead of saying, I will work out sometime today, say, I will work out at 600 a.m. every day. Instead of saying, I will study when I feel like it, say, I will study from 700 p.m. to 800 p.m. every night. Structure removes excuses. Structure builds discipline. Structure makes consistency automatic. 2, discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect. Every time you do what you said you would do, you strengthen your mind. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build confidence. Discipline is choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. Discipline is doing what is necessary, not what is convenient. Discipline is the bridge between goals and success. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. If you want to force yourself to be consistent, you must embrace discipline, not as something painful, but as something empowering. You will mess up. You will skip days. You will lose momentum. You will fall off track. That does not make you a failure. It makes you human. The key is not to be perfect. The key is to return quickly. If you miss one day, do not miss two. If you fail once, do not let that define you. Get back up. Start again. Move forward. Consistency is not about never failing. It is about never quitting. 2, the version of you who is consistent is powerful. They are calm. They are focused. They are in control. They do not depend on mood. They do not wait for motivation. They do not make excuses. They simply show up and do the work. That version of you exists. They are waiting, but they can only be born through action. Every day you choose consistency, you build them. Every day you choose excuses, you delay them. Consistency is not built tomorrow, it is built today. Not next week, not when you feel ready. Now, stand up, choose one action, do it. Repeat tomorrow. Your future self is watching. They are begging you, please stay consistent. And today you answer, you do not need perfect, you need consistent. Start now. Stay steady. Build your life to end of speech. Can be expanded further with neuroscience, real life stories, step-by-step systems, and cinematic pauses.